Have you met someone who is pure evil? I had been working at a drug rehab center as a pet therapist and brought my dog to work with me every day. One day, an employee approached me and told me about a 3-year-old golden retriever who had been formally trained to be a service dog, but failed the final test. He was tossed into a kennel and forgotten. This coworker told me he thought the dog would be a good fit for a therapy program, so I agreed to meet the dog. The woman who owned the dog, let's call her Jan, had started a non-profit organization to raise service dogs. She had tried to work for Canine Companions for Independence, the gold standard for service dogs, but couldn't get along with the management, so she started her own. She herself was confined to a wheelchair. After meeting the dog, I agreed to adopt him and employ him as a therapy dog at the rehab. Jan called me on a weekly basis to see how things were going, and at first it was okay, but the calls began to come more frequently, and when she found out I changed the dog's name, she became outright hostile. When she found out I had gotten the dog's shots, she called me and told me the dog already had shots. That may have been true, but when I called the vet who supposedly had his records, the vet said the dog had been filed as dead and the file was long gone. That's why I got the shots. I needed a record for employment purposes. Anyway, she began